Welcome to 884 Spencer Drive, Atlanta, Georgia. This is a view using a GoPro. This is my first experience with a GoPro. That gate right there is completely ornamental, and we could probably remove it. These bushes need to be all trimmed down or completely removed to open up the front of the house. We got more bushes right by the front of the house, trimmed down and made them look good. That sidewalk there, I believe we'll paint it gray instead of the red, as along with the flooring inside, which you'll see later. These shutters, old style, got to go away. Excuse me. The service is on this side of the house. I'm not sure why. We'll move it to the other side. So we'll have to patch that one shingle, which I have some shingles coming that are this style. Windows look like they're in good shape. Looks like the framing is in good shape. Just a matter of painting it. And that style is consistent with the neighborhood. If you see up here in the gutter, we've got where they added on and the joists come out. We want to do something to box that in so that we have a consistent look on that side. There's some vents up there that you can't see because of the lighting, but I would like to see that framed out to where it's a nice, smooth, little more traditional style, today's style. That was certainly traditional back when this was done. And those floodlights, we'll have to confirm if they work. Probably may just remove those, depending on it. Because of the knob and tube wiring, it may be easier just to remove them than to try and refeed them. As we walk around here to the back, you can see we've got a fence on our side. Not sure if that's our fence or not. They don't really do much. This back area is in, obviously that awning will need to go. I believe there's some rotten wood up there. If you have to get up there and look, you can see there's a vent stack that'll need to go away because we're going to change this house to total electric. So that vent stack had to be go away. The roofing would have to be repaired before that hole comes out. Obviously, we got this green back here that'll get painted. That gutter is in fairly decent shape. It is a little bit bent. The gutter could stay, but it's going to need to be painted white or black, whichever color we decide to go with the basic look of the house. Shrubberies, again, not well taken care of, need to be either completely removed or just trimmed down to where they look nice. Then as we kind of turn to the back, you can see this is just an area of accumulated junk. Some kudzu that's growing. There is a interesting view. It's not you're going to sell the world on this view, but I think it opens up the whole backyard if all of this kudzu and all these other overgrowth just goes away. There's no consistency what's there. It's just been poorly maintained, so we would need to clean that up. As you come around to the side, you can see that framing on that house next door is the same as ours, to try and keep that style the same. Seems to be a style that's working. That back door, it just has screen material on it. That security door can go away. Could replace it with a new door, but that door is not going to work. And I'm walking back around to the front of the house, and we'll give me just a second, and we'll get there. And you can see the gas is hiding behind that bush right there, which would eliminate. And you can see these bushes I think these bushes are just a mix and match kind of situation. Right there was the new sewer line, I believe, at some point, because I see PVC. They have done a new sewer line. So let's go look at the other side of the house. Again, bushes are just in total disarray. And it's hard to see in this picture, but there's actually a chain link fence in there that would need to come out. The bushes, if we decide to leave the bushes, we could leave the bushes, but they just need to be trimmed up and cleaned up. The reason I think you can see the chain link fence a little bit here, and you can see they have put a wooden fence and stopped short of our stuff. So I'll have to determine. And then again, another vent stack up there that'll need to go away. And this gate, because there's an opening to our left, doesn't do anything. This screen door needs to go away completely, and the hinge is on backwards, so it actually doesn't open, and you have to kind of squeeze in. Front porches look good, and again, it's got red. We would probably change that, paint that to a gray. Obviously, those shutters got to go away because you can see how it's just limiting your view. The railings need to change and kind of match the house next door, which you saw when we were walking over there with the slats like Daniel likes. The columns seem to be in good shape, so this would be a fairly quick fix on going with those new railings and opening that up. And I think we get that done fairly quick. It really makes the house look good. This particular gate can stay because, as you can see, it's expanded metal. That front door only has a doorknob on it. We'll probably need to cut a deadbolt into it. Once we get in the house, you see we have drop ceilings, and we've got some options on drop ceilings. It's going to be expensive to completely put sheetrock in this thing, but we should be able to change over to in most cases, I think we could change over to 2-foot tiles by putting the T's in and get an architecturally pleasant looking ceiling tile that will change the look. That'll be a decision. So we need to price it with putting new tiles in to 2x2s, and price it if we're going to just rip the sheetrock down. And obviously we're going to determine these doors, whether we change these doors. This bifold door has to go away, and this has to close up because you can't have an entrance into the next door bedroom for this to count as a bedroom. You can see that the ceiling is in fairly decent shape, but it's just not maybe going to help us on the appraisal. So either sheetrock or architectural 2x2s. The closet doors, we need to have a price on painting them and versus replacing them. I just feel like they're very old style. All the doors are old style, and we need to reconsider that. In this particular room, you can see we have a very large return vent. Heat and Air is going to need to come in and put a return vent in each room and minimize the size of that return. Old electrical power, knob and tube wiring, that panel will go away. We will probably replace it right there. Smoke detectors will go away. Then again, this bedroom walls are in good shape. The paneling's in good shape. That's a scuttle hole to the back of the tub. And again, you can see that there's a closet in this room, old style door that could probably be painted and saved, but it's still old style door. Exit doors, old style door. As we come down the hallway, this door, I think it could stay. I got a feeling this might have been the back door at one time, and they really didn't change the framing, but it would just take that, change the case molding on that to be smooth. This bathroom, the tub is fine. We could probably live with the tub, but this is Chemlite paneling on the wall. We might want to change that to a tile. That exhaust fan I don't believe works, but we are required to have an exhaust fan in this particular room. This, you can see, this has a little bit newer door. It does scrub a little bit on the floor. The tile floor, we would probably leave it, just cut the bottom of the door, and our LVT would just float right over that. Toilet would change. Looking straight ahead is where I think the sink ought to be from where it is now. That'll open up that room, and we'll talk about where the refrigerator, I think the refrigerator could go, stay there. Maybe the stove stays there, but we just need to do something to open this up. If we did cabinets all on one side and a refrigerator and stove on one side, we could make that door a big door and open that kitchen up. Again, kind of a strange place for a chandelier out there. This is the one, I think we can make this. You can see that's another door that may have been an exit door or a closet door or something. I'm not sure what it was. If we were to put a corner tub in here, we could put blinds on the window, and then we could put a vanity and a toilet in there and make that a full bath, a fairly nice full bath. This laundry is about 60 inches wide. So if we move the water heater to the crawl space using a short stack water heater, we could take that wall out there and a washer and dryer would fit in there that way. Or we could turn them both sideways, which would be a little more money. Turn them both sideways in the room for sure, because it's 60 inches, and you need about 30 inches for each. So that's still pretty tight in that hole. This is what is proposed to be the master bedroom. You can see, then again, we got the sliding doors, the old style doors that we may change those to some nice bifolds. We're only talking about $80, $90, $100, whatever cost on the doors to purchase them. Again, old style door. The door's in good shape, could be painted. Everything, the house itself is not been abused. It's just old. So we could do some stuff here, this hallway, and there's also the possibility that not removing the paneling, but just overlaying 1/4 inch sheetrock over everything would give us a new look. Still a lot of work. You guys will just need to talk about what you want to do. There's a lot of options here of how to skin this cat. I think we can turn this one fairly quick and get the appraisal we're looking for. I have looked at some architectural drop ceilings that may do a good job for us.